What up, everybody? Oh, yeah. Holy cow! How's everybody doing tonight? Hold on, let me pause the music. What up, everybody? My name is Brandon Foster, mindset expert, confidence coach, and I'm here to inspire you to live your most joy-filled and abundant life. And tonight, I should say, you guys know there's only 2 days left for register for Tuning Into Love. So I thought I would go live and I would answer. You guys have had some really good questions. And to be honest, just not feeling like typing them all out. So instead, I am going to answer your questions for you. And we're just going to riff. Before I get started, can everybody hear me and see me? Can everybody hear me and see me? I'm so excited. By the way, if you all have any questions you want to ask me about relationships, go ahead and put those in the comments. After I answer the questions, I will come back and I will answer those questions as well. But can everybody hear me and see me okay? Thank you. You guys can hear me. All right. So I'm going to go right into, oh, wait, I have more comments. Yes. Okay. I'm going to go right into the questions that you guys have had. So the first question, by the way, can I just show you all the banner again really quick? I am in love with. Is that not the most amazing banner? I love that banner so much. Okay, so first question that I've been asking, people have asked is, okay, so who exactly is this course for? Because you all know me as confidence coach, mindset expert for badass entrepreneurs, badass business owners, that kind of a thing. So this course is totally for badass business owners. It's also for people who don't own a business. So it is for anybody who has endured any kind of emotional trauma in regards to their relationships, whether as an adult or whether as a child, and they're ready to heal and let go of some of that residual trauma. It's also really good for any parent, because so much of what I ended up talking about in this course, actually it's good for anybody that has relationships and they want them to be better. I know that might sound a little bit like cookie cutter, but like there's so much of my journey has been relationships. For those of you who don't know, I was an 8th grade language arts teacher. My first year, I seriously think I was one of the most hated teachers in school. And then my second year, I was one of the most loved teachers in school. And I did it by tuning into love in the classroom. I actually talked about this. And then a lot of people know my coming out story that I had a disintegration of relationship with my parents, which has been rebuilding beautifully for a long time at this point. And I go very deep into how that actual process occurred. I've also endured religious trauma myself as well. So we talk a little bit about that in there. It really is a wide scope, wide array of how to really up level your relationships. I also think that it is really amazing for parents who want to understand the full value of the impact they are having on their kids' life as they raise them. How, as a parent, you are shaping the paradigms of your kids. How, as a parent, you are shaping the beliefs of your kids, and how those beliefs and paradigms that you're shaping to your kids is going to impact them when they grow up. So, yes, people with physical, emotional, religious abuse as a child or as an adult, people who've gone through divorce, people who have been abandoned or rejected from family members, people who have sons or daughters that they're trying to reconnect with, that they feel like alienated from, and they can't connect them on their wavelength. It's great for that too. So a lot of respects for relationships. How will this help me as a business owner? So I did a whole extra special live stream on how this will help as a business owner, as a badass agency owner, business owner, founder. But any unhealed relationship trauma that we have, we carry into our current relationships. And there is also called relationship attachment styles. I'm sure you can Google it and look it up, relationship attachment styles. But in one whole module, I go really deep into the types of relationship attachment styles, because as a leader, you need to know what your relationship attachment style is so that you can be a better leader for your team. It also helps if you understand relationship attachment styles, because you can identify your team and what kind of relationship attachment style they are as well, so you can serve them better too. And a lot of people are not familiar with relationship attachment styles, and they don't know where they come from, but it actually comes from your childhood, surprise, and how your caregivers raise you. Caregiver being the terminology for who actually raised you, whether that was your aunt and uncle, mom, dad, stepfather, stepmom, grandma, grandpa, whoever it is that actually raised you. And so it will help you in that regard. And it will also help you tremendously, because I've noticed a lot of business owners on different levels struggle with trusting other people in their business, whether it's clients, whether it's vendors, whether it's team members. And they also have challenges with trusting themselves. The challenge with growing and scaling a business, if you don't trust yourself, is that you're afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And challenge of trusting other people is you need to have other people that are going to support you, because you are not talented at everything. God gives everybody his own genius. So if you haven't healed if you're not aware of how your past relationship experiences are influencing your trust issues, this course is going to help you leaps and bounds to understand that. I don't have any traumatic past experiences. Will this course still be beneficial? Absolutely. Because in Born to Slay, which is my high level mastermind, there is one module in relationships. And what's ironic about Born to Slay is every single person who's taken that whole entire course has talked about how there's a ripple effect in the relationships. So what I would like to say is that if that course with one module has that huge, tremendous ripple effect on the relationships in life, imagine what a whole entire course that I've developed is going to have, especially a course that really, you're talking 17 years of relationship trauma, moving through it, shifting, rearranging, rebuilding. I mean, this was one of my core wounds: rejection and abandonment, and relationships, and honesty, trust, control, recognition, all the things that go into relationships. And I truly believe that there is not anything like this on the planet. So yes, it will still be incredibly beneficial. What it'll actually do is it will actually amplify all your relationships that you haven't taken to another level. So it's kind of like somebody asking, well, I'm not broke. I have I make 6 figures a year. So is this course on money going to help me? And it's like, well, yeah, it's going to make you a multi-millionaire, right? So same thing for relationships. If you have really good, amazing relationships right now, this course is just going to amplify your relationships in an incredible way that you've never experienced before. What all is included in the course? Great question. So the course itself has 9 weeks of content. So those are the core curriculum base content, and the content stacks. So the first module is all about the frequency of love and what love actually is. Then the second module is talking about acceptance and reflecting of where you are. Then it goes into clarity of what you want to experience in your relationships. Then we go through forgiveness and judgment. We go into where trauma comes from, it passed down in epigenetics and different genomes. It's really amazing. So you have your core curriculum. I think the core curriculum at this point is going to be probably close to 9 hours of amazing content. Every module has affirmations that goes along with it. Every module has journal work for you to do. It also has practical exercises for you to do as well. So very different than if you're just watching a live stream, because there's also notes, because there's PowerPoints for a majority of them. So there's also notes that goes along with it. So it's very much an intensive experience and not like the stuff that you find live online at all. And then there's a bonus content, which I did live, and I showed the bonus content yesterday. So the bonus content is Unlocking Limited Love, which was 5 lives that I did last year. Took them down right after I did live, and they're incredible. There's journal work that goes along with those as well. There's some affirmation that goes along with those as well. And they paint a really just extra secret sauce, I guess you could say. Then there's From Playground to Paradigms, which is a live that I just did, which was incredible, which was about 12 core reasons that your childhood paradigms and relationships are going to impact your business relationships. So there's that. And then today I actually worked on creating a whole bunch of additional bonuses. My favorite Bible verses on relationships. I have a forgiveness cheat sheet that actually walks you through like how to actually forgive situations and things. And then I have one on blowing up energy in relationships, which is really cool, which is a practice that I've been teaching behind closed doors, my one-on-one coaching clients for years now. And so I have that inside there as well. So that's all included in the course as far as like core content, modules, curriculum, that kind of a thing. You can watch the video from last night where I shared my screen and go into that. Do I have lifetime access to this course? Yes, you do have lifetime access to the course. So you have the course for life, and anything to add, you get to have as well. So the people that purchased the course last year, they just got a slew of updates as I'm in the middle of this launch right now. So I know that they're all really, really excited because every year the price goes up because I include new content. So it's always best to not wait because they got to it's just always better not to wait. Okay. Do I get any kind of coaching or support from you while taking this course? Yes. So you get access to a private Facebook group for the entire 9 weeks. So you can ask me any questions that you want in the Facebook group and I will respond. So it really is kind of like unlimited one-on-one coaching. So yes, you have access to me the entire time that you're taking the course. Will there be any live group coaching sessions? So yeah, so a lot of people know that they love to do the group live coaching sessions. So there will be one live group coaching session, which is when I record week 9 live for the first time this year. So week 9 live will be recorded. And that's on Thursday, August the 10th, I believe is where I have it scheduled. Yes, it'll be live. Yes, it'll be recorded. You can ask me anything on there. It's going to be super amazing. We're going to talk a really deep dive into culture and relationships and businesses and that kind of a thing. So it'll be a next level conversation. And I don't know, I might, for sure. That's the live. We'll see if I feel called to do another one, but for sure there's one live because I film week 9 this year. What if this course works for everyone but me? I'm just going to pull a book from Amanda Francis and say, I love you, but you're not that special. And I would also say, like, what if it works better for you than expect? Like, can you get in that energy? What if it works better than you expect? What if it works the best for you? It's almost like you're kind of like setting yourself up for failure before you even start or sign up. Why is it called Tuning into Love? I love this question. Nobody's asked me that question before. So the reason why this is called Tuning into Love is because early on in my mindset journey of studying these principles of energy and dynamics and all that kind of stuff, I was listening to Abraham Hicks. And one of my favorite analogies that they had was the idea of tuning to a radio station of things, whether it is positivity or negativity, love or hate, was tuning into the radio station. And it's so funny because we as people will pretend like, oh, I don't need that person in my life. And it's like, well, no, you don't need anybody in your life, but do you want that person in your life? Would you like to have a relationship with them? And not everybody is going to want to reciprocate, and that is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but you can still have a loving relationship with someone, even if they're not reciprocating. You can still feel love toward them, and any kind of love you give comes back out. And so I knew I wanted to start rebuilding my relationship with my parents because I love my parents. Like, they were amazing parents as a kid. Were they perfect? No. But was I a perfect kid? No, I wasn't a perfect kid either. So do they have differing views on me being gay and whether I am going to heaven or not? Of course they do. But that doesn't mean we can't have an amazing relationship. And that doesn't mean we can't rebuild. I did not understand that principle when I came out. And anyway, the point is that I was listening to Abraham Hicks, and someone asked the question of like, well, why are my parents trying to send me to hell? And she said, well, you're tuned to the wrong signal. They're trying to send you to heaven. You're just taking it as them sending to hell. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. That's a really major, big perspective shift. So then I realized that I wonder how much relationships could be changed and transformed if we all made a conscious choice and decision to tune into the best version of people through the eyes of unconditional love. What if we tuned into love with the people that were in our lives, regardless of if we had the same faith beliefs, faith backgrounds, interpretations of the Bible, political spectrum, economic class, what have you, because you can't choose your family. So, and that doesn't mean we can't set boundaries either, but so that's the whole idea of this course, is tuning into the best version of people and healing, because I had to do so much healing. And I sent a really amazing email out today. Like, I don't want anybody to go through what I had to, and I don't want anybody carrying around their baggage anymore. Like, you don't have to. Life is so much better when you don't have to carry it around. Where are your relationships today? That is a really good question, and something that will be talked about very deeply in week number 9. I will say that yesterday I sent an amazing video to my dad for Father's Day, and was really just excited to send him the video, and laughing and loving, thinking about him and memories, because that's kind of the video that I sent to him. And he responded very cordially. And my mom's birthday was earlier this last week, and she sent me a video. I sent her a video, and I mean, they're really good. better than they've ever have been since I came out. I can honestly say that for sure. Yes. And it was a decision and lots of energy. And I will also say that I had the most amazing teams for both my businesses, and an amazing husband, and amazing kits, and amazing friends, infrastructure of friends. So yes. And today I will also say I did a lot of forgiveness too. I was doing the bonus on forgiveness, and I had to I just started to cry. I got kind of overwhelmed with forgiveness. As I was writing the forgiveness bonus, because forgiveness is like one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself and for other people. So yeah. Do you offer some sort of a guarantee? Yes, I do offer a guarantee. So for people who've heard about my Born to Slay Mastermind, I started a new guarantee. It's called a time guarantee, where it's like, you do the things, and if you do all the things and you show up like you're supposed to, and you don't get the results that you want, then you have like unlimited group coaching, that kind of a thing. So if you are not happy with it, first of all, you have to remember that you can't control other people. So this is not like a hypnosis thing, or like, control, manipulate people into acting how you want them to act or behaving how you want to act. So This is about you feeling differently about relationships, not necessarily what people about do in relationships, but I guarantee you're going to love the results. But if you did all the journal work, save all the journal work, still not happy, whatever, then you can just join the group coaching calls from a Born to Slay mastermind until you're satisfied with the results of your relationships. No big deal. I'm afraid of making another bad investment in a course. What would you tell me? I would say it sounds like you're afraid of repeating past mistakes and you're changing all the time. And that I would look back and reflect and see how you're not the same person that you were when you made that previous mistake. And I would also say that you get out what you put in. And I fully trust people to put in their absolute best into the material. It's so funny because I've given things at a lower price point. People don't show up. And I give them things for people for free and they don't show up. So part of what I found is that when people invest, they really commit and they do amazing things when they commit and invest in these things. Can you give me some encouragement? Yes, you're safe to trust your heart. You're safe to trust yourself. You're safe to invest. And you're safe to remember that there's always two costs, right? There's the cost of the investment and the time. And then there's the cost of not changing your relationships. There's the cost of staying where you are. There's the cost of carrying your trauma and baggage with you forever and bringing in every relationship that you have. There's the cost of not better understanding other people and relationships. There's the cost of not expanding to experience more love in relationships. There's a cost of not understanding forgiveness on another. Like there's so many costs. You just can't look at, one cost. When is the deadline to enroll? I'm so glad you asked. Right now. No. Wednesday at midnight is the deadline to enroll. But why wait? As soon as you register, you get access to all the incredible bonus content and module 1. So why wait? I mean, why would you wait? When will you be offering this course again? It's so funny how people ask this question. Because if you want to do it, then you should just do it. Like there's no need to wait. This course is only offered in June for Pride Month because Pride Month reminds me of my journey and my struggle and my triumphs. The rebuilding, the healing. So I was talking to Alyssa, my amazing assistant and all the things, support for my coaching. And I was like, this course, like it belongs in June. Like it belongs in June to launch in June, stay in June, be in June. It just does. It's just really powerful. It's very important. So yeah. It will be offered next year in 2024 in June. Okay, let's see. I have some more comments. Slaying it. Thank you. Amazing. Beautiful. So, just a reminder of I need to post the comments. I need to post where you can actually sign up for course outline plus details plus payment options. Oh yeah, that's another thing people always ask me, like, are there payment plans? Of course there's payment plans. There's your payment plans are really easy for course outline, pastilles, payment options, https brandonrfoster.com/tuning into love. See if that works. For course outline plus details, payment options, tuning into love. Beautiful. Okay, everybody. If you are in the Confident AF Mindset Practices Facebook group, I will be going live, same bat time, same bat channel as always tomorrow. It'll be a special live, and it might end up being a bonus in tuning into love. We'll see. So don't want to miss that. And I love you all, and have an amazing night. Bye-bye.